Another day, another banger here on gold. So today we were able to take advantage of some fantastic gold buys here in the London session on YouTube for absolutely free, where we were taking advantage of the liquidity of where most people were trying to sell. We identified live on stream where most people were selling, where they had their stops, and how we could have bought up into that. And live on stream, we took some amazing buys where on the first trade pre-London, we had a 55 tick trade, and then on the second position, we had about another 60 ticks on the cards, which was absolutely incredible. If you guys can see here in the screenshots, you can see the people who absolutely crushed these markets live on YouTube for absolutely free, and as well as on Zoom inside the Traders Club, where they absolutely banked on these calls. We did this live on YouTube every single day, but enough of me talking. Let's jump on the charts and I'll show you guys the position. So we took two trades today, guys. We took two trades. Now, we were basically understanding that people were trying to short this resistance here and sit in their stop loss just above, looking for this huge play down. So this became our very nice liquidity level for the day. And I actually took longs here initially on gold. Once you came down, liquidated these 15-minute lows and started to re-break back bullish. This is where I got my first position, which you guys can go onto my channel, go onto the live section, and you can watch this trade being taken from the 20th of May at 7 a.m. I got long here on gold, guys. Stop went below the previous 5-minute low, looking for this continuation playback higher for about an 80 to a 90 tick trade. Now, I did hit highs of about 50 ticks here, and I was saying to the guys, I am very happy to hold this. Now, some of the guys did secure some profits. However, I was happy to hold this, especially, when you came down, grab lows and closed bullish. However, you then did end up coming down much lower, which I was like, oh, that's fine. It's a little bit frustrating. I was up $500+ to being back down to zero. Now, do I start revenge trading? Do I start going on tilt? Absolutely not. I accept it. It's part of trading. It's part of the fun that we are in, and we wait for the next opportunity to present itself, because this rejection from here was nothing but a trap to bring in even more sellers. Even here, look at this, guys. This rejection where we got our second entry was more sellers. We had a trend line coming down. We had so many reasons to see this push higher, and this was all taken live on YouTube for absolutely free. Now, where did we get our re-entry? Now, I was hoping to actually get long from down here on gold. Once this candle did the exact same thing, and this is what's so good about the way that we trade, guys, is we understand what are most people trying to do and how can we take advantage of it. So rather than waiting for liquidity to be taken and trying to go short, we're trying to buy up into that liquidity. And the good thing about the way that we trade is these opportunities literally happen multiple times every single day when you're able to spot them. So it happened here in the pre-London session. You grabbed the lows, you broke out, you had about 50 ticks. This was the level from the Asia market call where you grabbed the lows, and this trade gave over 100. And we had the exact same trade here 15 minutes after the London Open, where we grabbed the lows again and broke out. Now, the reason I didn't take this trade as opposed to taking this one is because you guys can see here, this 15-minute actually closed back above the level, confirming the fake out. Well, this 15-minute couldn't quite close above, so I was like, oh, I don't really want to be, getting trapped in a range, although I did love the buys from here. So I was at that point, I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. I'd love to be in from down there. When I see this pushing, do I start jumping in, shorts to revenge trade? Do I start getting annoyed? Absolutely not. I stay patient. I follow our system. As soon as this candle closes back above, amazing. That's where we then dropped down to the 5-minute. We got long from about here. I was actually saying to the guys, there's opportunity to take a second entry once you liquidate these lows, and as you start breaking the highs, this is our stop and this was our exit. And in that 1 5-minute candle there was about 50 ticks, which was absolutely incredible. Buying up into where most people are trying to short. And this is the whole way that I like to trade and I like to teach you guys, is we're understanding where are most people shorting, where are they putting their stops, and how can we take advantage of that. Because when I say most people, I'm actually talking to my younger self. I would be the one who would be trying to short this. I would put my stops above that high, and I would always be the one that would continue to get squeezed out. And it took me a long time to realize that these patterns are extremely profitable, and then more importantly, extremely repeatable. It doesn't matter if you trade the Asian session, the London session, or the New York session. These elements happen in every single session. Twice already in London, once in Asia for about 100 plus ticks, and I can guarantee you the exact same trade is going to come in the New York session. Now, one thing I do want to show you guys, which I'm actually very proud of, is I've just hit, including today, 33 $200 green days on this 50K account. And with today's profit, which is an extra $350 on one of my accounts, we are very close to a 20% return on this 50K account here on Topstep. Very well managing risk. And we are one payout away from getting moved to a live account, which is incredible. And this is all trading gold, all following our risk management rules, and all trading a very, very systemized approach to the markets. So I hope this trade breakdown has helped you guys, and I also hope to see you live on stream every single day for absolutely free here on YouTube, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.